Okay. And we are live. Back with Vintage Story. So, yesterday, we managed to survive for like 2 days, I think. I think we had like 2 or 3 days that just passed by. Not that much time, really. But we did do a lot of progress. We got a house, at least enough to survive. Enough food to survive, but not many surplus. Clay things, clay fires, copper. We have almost enough copper to start digging for copper and having metal tools. So today's objective is to get metal tools and to expand our house to be livable instead of being a dirt hovel. Anyway, let's get started. Boop. Game. Come back, game. Come back on the screen. Ah, there it is. Okay, we were playing on this one, I think. That save file. Let me think. We're gonna need a charcoal pit to be dug and filled. We're gonna need... that's... and to pan for ore. That's about it. Charcoal, pan for ore, and wooden tongues. We'll manage this one thing at a time. Let's first let the game load. Eventually. Okay. So, got a bunch of things to do today. Let's go one at a time. First, let's make a charcoal pit somewhere. Is that a deer? Right next to my house? Where'd he go? What the? Or did it go? Huh. Whatever. Charcoal pit. Around here is probably gonna be fine. It won't be too big to start with because I don't want to have to cut down a bunch of trees today. So let's go for something like 6 squares. Okay, time to go and cut down some trees. Big trees. That's just 1 square. Need something much bigger for our purposes. I know over here there were plenty of trees, but it is also kind of bare territory. So we should be careful. That was one of the disadvantages of my spot that I picked for a house, that there's no big old trees nearby. But that's fine. Kind of a cloudy day today. Let me see if I can bonk this deer in the cave. I do need food. Missed. No. If I didn't throw the spear, it would have been stuck in the cave. Oh well. Let's go back to woodcutting. Before we take down a pine tree, gotta check it for resin, because pine trees do give out resin, and if you cut them down, they won't. And pine trees you plant yourself won't give resin, so gotta be careful. We're gonna need a lot of wood and axes. Okay, that almost broke the axe. In that case, we're gonna need to make another one already. Boop. Okay. That'll help. Let's check for resin again. Oh, hey, copper! Look at that, surface copper. And copper nuggets. That's enough for us to be able to make tools. Nice. Any more? Yep, there's more. That was a decent. Ooh, that was a decent chunk. Me market. Copper. Thank you. Yeah, now we have enough copper to make some tools. But we still need charcoal. I was going for this tree, I think. Was I? It's kind of small. Meh. We'll take it. No, there's not. Now that I look at it, there's not that many trees around here. Ouch. And we haven't gotten any seeds to replant trees. Which is a bit concerning. I'm going to try and get some seeds. Because we don't want this forest to dry up on us. Let's just break these leaves. They have a random chance of giving us seed, like this. There's an enemy shooting at us. I think this is the one. Oh, that missed too. Oh, there's another one over there. Pretty sure the spear's gonna break before we can kill these guys, though. Let's try and quickly make another spearhead. Come on. Okay, quickly. That'll do it. Don't shoot me! Okay, missed. Boom! Easy. Okay, where were we? Getting more tree seeds, that's right. We don't have a lot of wood, do we? Also, hello Defy Mech Warrior, welcome back. Hey, more seeds. Oh, and we have berries. Did we have a meal back home? I forgot. I mean, I'll take the berries. Let's keep getting some seeds for growing the forest. Maybe we won't be able to fill all all six squares of the charcoal pit we're making. We just need a little charcoal to start with. We don't need that much. Though having a lot will be good. Hey, more seeds, good. Keep expanding the forest, please. And we're also getting sticks while doing this. It's all win-win-win-win. It's win-win. We do need a lot of sticks to make the next pit kiln for our clay stuffs. Gonna take a while. I think. Wow, that's a lot of seeds. Okay, well, now I don't feel so bad about cutting all these trees. Oh god, that's even more seeds. I should keep some for our home. We can plant trees near our home too. Grow a whole forest. Maybe get some more sticks because we need those. This is the best way I know of to get sticks. Just taking down tree leaves. When you cut down a tree, you do destroy the leaves, but it has less of a chance of dropping loot than if you destroy them manually like this. Anyway, more wood. I think we'll see. We'll check. We'll check how much firewood this is gonna make for us. For the charcoal pit. Let's go back. And we have tree seeds to plant somewhere. Yeah, we won't have... These trees won't last us long. I don't think we'll be able to use trees for construction, will we? Doesn't look likely anyway. Let's head on back. I'll have to take a look at the food we have. Because for all I know, we're going to be starving once we go back because I don't have any food left. We'll see. We'll see. Good thing is we don't need wood for fire because we have a bunch of peat everywhere. Though I would like to have wood floors. But that'll take a while. Okay, so we gotta fill this pit. No, not this pit. Where's my pit? There it is. We gotta fill this pit with firewood. And then fire it up while it's covered in dirt to make charcoal. 32 is gonna fill one spot, I think. Yeah. So we don't have enough. Don't even have enough for like a 4x4. Well, time to cut more wood. Is there woods? Is there forest nearby? Well, to the west, there's more. Let's check out for some big trees. Oh, and also I can plant more trees myself. I forgot to check for food. Oh, there's a deer. Let's get him. I missed. Okay, I think the deer just is taking a nap in this field. Come on. I remember north there was a bunch of food. There were pigs and berries. Got him once. Are we missing a spear? No, the one... Oh, they're fighting back. A water deer. Oh, that missed. Oh, got him. Nice. They did try to fight back. Crazy. Oh, 2 meat and nothing else? Meh. Not a good hunt. Well, we'll be able to make a meal with it, but... Not really, it's not that good. Also, that's a much better forest. What is that over there? Is that food I see? Food with legs? What did I see? Oh, that's a goat. I'll take it down. And I missed. And it's going for a portal. Oh, there it is. Get the goat! I missed. Boom! That's a good hit. Spear. Oh, that's a... Is that a bear I just saw over there in the distance? I think that's a bear. Dang it. Oh, more copper. I'm good. I don't care about the goat. We can just mark this copper. Copper. So yeah, that looks like a bear. Bonk. I think I'm catching up. They're trying to go against the rock face. Nice. How much meat do we get for this one? A valley goat. Ooh, good meat. Okay, that'll do. Time to cut down some wood again. My inventory is looking kind of full. I'm just gonna eat the fat and ditch the hides. That'll do. So we need, let's say, like 2 stacks of wood. I'm gonna go with, which means we're gonna need more axes. I forgot to plant my trees. Dang it! That's the wrong thingy. No, pick that up. No, cancel that. Oh well. Why did I just pick to nap? What is that? A hoe head. Nah, no thank you. Boop. Let's make another X. Because the one we have is inevitably gonna break. I could make a third axe, but I don't think we have the inventory space for that. Yeah, no. So ditch the goat horns. Thank you. No, ditch them. Ditch. Okay. Time to cut down some woods. Is that? That's gonna collapse, isn't it? Okay. Let's be ready for that. So once we have charcoal up, all we'll need is to get some wooden tongues, and we'll have everything we need, as long as we wait a while, to get copper tools. So while we wait, we'll just be building up our house. Good thing we're ready for that one. Is nighttime approaching? Nah. It's just the afternoon, it's not nighttime yet. Is this place... Does any of these trees have resin? Because we're gonna need it. Eventually. So we should know where they are. If there's any. Pine logs. That's a lot of pines. Or do you mean none of these trees have resin? Like 0? 0. None. Oh well. As we cut down trees after trees, eventually we'll be able to find some with resin, and then we can mark them for later. I think once we cut down this tree, we'll be good on wood. I think. Boop. We could use another one. It'll break the axe too. Once that's done, we can head back. Come on. We broke the axe. And yeah. I think we have enough wood. I'm pretty sure we do. I hope we do. On the upside, we can make space in our chests back home. Is that more copper? That's even more copper. Look at that. Copper. I'm just not gonna pick those up because I'm full, I guess. Not really. I could pick those up. In fact, you know what? I will pick those up. If we can get 20 extra copper pieces, so we have 60 in total, we can melt an extra tool of our choice. And what was the other bit of copper I found? Down here. Yeah, while I was hunting the goat. There it is. It's already marked on the map, so we'll be fine to find it back. We have 25 pieces. It's not enough. I don't think it... actually, it might be enough to make an extra tool. It will make a sword. Okay, we just need some berries for the meal that we can cook back home. Thank you. And let's go back. How many portals are there? Rift activity high. I guess that answers my question, kind of. Okay, let's plant trees around this hill for later use. Up and up. Okay. Time to head back. We'll soon have charcoal cooking. I think we can just sleep the night away instead of spending it all forming clay things. For now, anyway. Oh, speaking of clay things, I forgot to fire them. We don't have enough sticks yet, but we should still do that. Anyway, here we go. Give me wood. Thank you. Okay, next. I think this should do the trick. It's one stack. Yep, that'll do. We can cover this entire thingy in woods. Next, we pile dirt on it, except for one spot where we start a fire. Like this. Needs more firewood. Okay. Let me just organize my inventory a bit. Okay. This will start a fire. And then we cover that up too, so it's not exposed to air. And if in half an hour there's a bunch of smoke rising, it means it's working. Okay, so that's good. Let me sort out my inventory for a bit. Also gotta get something cooking for the night. There's a clay thing. There's clay stuffs to burn. I can dispose of this sand. We don't need it anymore. I'll just chuck it. Okay. Here goes the nuggets. There's a random maple log. I can just transform this into wood. That'll stack with the other wood. Give us an extra space for stuffs. You know what? This vessel has plenty of storage space. Okay. We just have a bunch of clay things in our inventory. I really gotta fire up soon-ish. Because that's the last thing. Oh, that's the last thing stuff we need for our tool making process. Is there a bunch of clay stuff I left in those pits? Huh, there is. There's a crucible, we'll need that. There's the tool molds. You can just wait outside, please. You guys all wait outside for now. Okay. Okay. Now we put some more stuffs in there. I can put up to 48 shingle tiles. Or shingles. Don't know how to say it. Shingles. In a pit. To fire up at once. And there we go. That's the blade. That's the prospecting pit. That's a storage vessel. Are we missing? Did I forget one thingy? One clay thing back there? No? Well, that's fine. Let me just get more grass. Because we'll need a lot. Like 50. I think 50 grass is what we need. And we have 30. And then we'll need more sticks too. There we go. 48. I'll just get an extra, a little extra. Just a little. Okay, that should do. Good. Then sticks. Ooh, we have... Oh, no. I was gonna say we have exactly enough, but no, we don't. Let's get more sticks. Oh, and monsters are out. I missed. But he missed too. Oh god, that's a lot. Okay, now we're hiding. We're hiding. It's done. We're done. We're done today. I need grass. I gotta block the door. Wait. I need more. Okay, go, 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 go. Ow. Ah. Okay, we're hiding. Well, the last thing we have to do then is just cook a meal. So if I use the meat we hunted with today, and then mix in some berries, that should work. Oh, wait, what? I can't mix red currant with meat? I guess it's gotta be the same. I think it has to be the same berry type. Can I put in some grain? We don't even have grain. Well, whatever. It's 4 portions, so I'm gonna put 5 firewood in there. There we go. I'm just gonna eat the rest of the berries. I just hear dirt fall. It's probably fine. So we have... Well, I didn't see if the charcoal was burning, but it's probably burning. Hopefully. We'll see tomorrow. We gotta fire up the clay stuff, but that's not, like, essential. Oh, last thing we need is tongues to hold hot things. Need sticks. We're out of sticks. I need rope, which I think we could make with reeds. Yeah, coil of rope. There we go. We have some grass. We have some flint. We're just missing sticks, and we will be able to make tools on the fly. Ah. Yeah, so tomorrow we finish the pit kilns, make the wooden tongues, and then we focus on making our house bigger. We won't be able to make cobblestone just yet because we need to mine rock for that. But actually, wait, don't we have... Yeah. We can mix these granite rocks with clay to make cobblestone. But it won't be much. I can have 8 blocks. Might come in handy. And also, I think there's ruins nearby with the cobblestones we can take down. So that'll work. And... meal is ready. Okay. Time to sleep. Our bed lets us sleep for 7 hours, so... we'll wake up at 5 AM, I think. Yep, it's 5 AM. Which is daylight. Time to escape. Ow. There's monsters. Ooh, run. Eat a meal too. I don't think they followed us. Okay, so we need a bunch of sticks. We need 6 plus 8 plus some extras. Let's get 20 sticks. At the same time, we're gonna get some tree seeds. Oh, the monsters followed. We still had a very high rift activity, so there's a bunch of monster spawners all over the place. It's fine. Well, we have stuff to do today. Once we're done with all these sticks, it's house time. And if we can't approach our house because there's too many monsters, then we can approach the other ruins. Try to take them apart a bit. It'll be easier if we had a pickaxe, but I think we're gonna reserve our first pickaxe and hammer to just straight up just getting a bunch of copper. Ideally, in an ideal world, we would get some tin and make our next batch of copper into bronze, but it's not a guarantee that we find any tin anywhere, especially not nearby. So we'll see. I forgot, did I have a prospecting pick mold in those kilns? I'm not sure anymore. That's 15 sticks out of 20. Some rocks I'm gonna pick up. Thank you. So I'm thinking the build we're gonna go for our house is gonna be like a giant medieval tower. So at first it's gonna resemble what it looks like in a castle in Bailey. So it's like a 1 or 2 floor tower. Then it'll be like a proper castle tower. It's just a straight up tower surrounded by some walls. And then a concentric tower. I forgot what the name is, but where they have like a round top at the end. And if we ever need to expand, we can make like some side buildings. Like if we ever need to have like a full-on like a windmill, so we can just make a windmill, just in like a courtyard or something. Forge, farms. Probably gonna need. Well, it depends on how big I get to have my floors. I might be able to have like a forge indoors, or like a tannery indoors. We'll see. We'll see. For now, let's just focus on the first floor and the rooftop. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have enough. Okay, let's go back. I think we have enough food for the day too, so we won't have to be scavenging for foods. Let's get some of these blocks. It is hard to dig, but it's not impossible. Ooh, and I think I remember, especially underground, they always have, or always, they often have full blocks. Which is good for us. Every block we dig is like 8 rock bits. Which we'd have to pick up this pick up off the floor. Okay. There we go. Okay. How many blocks do I have? 19? Wow. We more than doubled our blocks. Okay, so maybe we could be able to make like a full-on, like a ring of rocks around where we want our base to be. Okay, okay. I like it. I don't think we'll be able to have rock walls, but, you know, baby steps. One thing at a time. Okay. There we go. That's there's more blocks. No, I'll take him. I'll take them. Hopefully by the time we come back home, all the monsters will have despawned. I hope. Okay, that should be enough. 27 blocks. Eh. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not the most, but It's decent. There's still some rifts around, but whatever. Aha! Look at that. A bunch of smoke is rising from the dirt pile, so it means that there's charcoal being made. I think it'll take 1 day or 2 before it's ready. Okay, where's my peat? Gotta use it. So I'm gonna harvest some of these wild crops. We have, you know, if we had a hoe, we could start making some farm stuff. Farm land. Yeah. Well, that will be for later. Where's my peat? Where is my peat? What? Do we have like a gajillion? What? Did I use all my peat? Did I forget where I stored it? Huh? I only have 3 chests. Oh well, we can just dig for it. That's fine. Give me peat. Jesus. How come you guys are still alive? Also, they're coming for me. Well, that's gonna make harvesting that side of the field a bit harder. Okay. There's so many portals around. I don't think it's safe to hang out around here. I think we can make like a ring of rocks and some packed dirt walls. It's gonna look decent. And then a shingles roof. Okay, so we have all this stuff cooking. Time to focus on our home. Let's first have the delineation of where we want stuff to be. So let's say this is going to be the first corner. It'll be the second corner, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same line, yep. Then down here. Oh, there's some bony soil. If we pan this like we did for the gravel, we're gonna find some stuff in there. Is that a... Ouch. Ow, 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 ow. You have to store all this. Ouch. Stop it. Ouch. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, there's more. These, ouch, hold more special loot when you pen for them. Ooh, I heard the sound of a bow torn. Keep denialating. So here. This back area is fine. Stop. This bit here. I'm gonna have to put down the dirt again. We have to fill all the bony soil we took out. 11 bits. Ooh, and probably we can dig a cellar too, while we're at it. Actually, I should try and make this look natural. Jesus. Get out. Leave me alone. Here we have medium soil. Yeah, we can have like a bit of some farmland around here. The only issue is if I leave it unfenced, critters are gonna eat it. They're gonna eat all the crops, which is not good. It's the opposite of what you want. Hey, another block. And there goes the shovel. Okay. Another boarthorn. Got hit. Whatever. It's dead. What if you just killed all the enemies? That'll do it. Anyway. Boop, boop. What level do we want this to be on? I think one level higher. So this will be the base. This will be the base floor. The rest can be dirt. Thank you. Need more dirt. I didn't think we'd be using so much dirt, but here we are. More blocks. Thank you. You can just take out all of the blocks that are at this level here, the underground level, and repurpose them later on. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of free blocks. Well, free. You know what I mean. More. Let me make another shovel. We're definitely gonna need one. Okay. You know, I'm surprised we haven't died yet. It's not like I have any healing items on me. But we have been running away pretty decently against any enemies we find. So I guess that explains it. Give me that soil, please. Alright. So I could just fill this back with soil once we're done taking all the rocks, all the granite, all the cobblestone, all the stuff, all the stone. Gimme. I'm gonna dig below. Yeah. If we get enough stone, we can make the entire corners into cobblestone. It won't be like a full wall, but it'll... Oh, jeez. Sometimes ruins do have underground secret rooms. But I'm not sure this is going to be one of those. Uh-oh, okay, careful. Good collapse. Okay. Thank you. Thankfully, these cobblestones do not collapse. I think. I hope. Because they're like artificial blocks. Polished stone. I wonder if there's something behind those. Also, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stone. Nice. Especially if this makes like the entire ring of the tower. Be careful in case there's a sudden collapse. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, that's gonna collapse. Yeah. More stone. I think we might get a full stack out of this. Let's just be careful. Maybe there's not going to be any bad repercussion for having an entirely hollow... Ooh, a hollow basement to our base. Oh, hey, look at that. Some loot. Ouch. I found some grain. And that's my own... Oh, gosh, that's my own floor. Give me a second. I think we have the space to carry, yeah, whatever is in there. Actually, I think there's a thingy we can do. If I take you down, and then oh. If I take out my backpack, and I hold right-click on this, I think we can pick it up. Right? No? Is that a thing I can do? Let me check. I think it's in beekeeping. No, that's the no, that's not. No. Bee. Beekeeping. No. We'll just have to destroy it. Okay. I put down a bit of floor. Using these guys. Oh, look at that. We do have slabs already, somehow. Didn't even know that. Slab here. Slab here. There we go. Let me go back. Let me make some slabs. Slab floors. I would rather it be wood, but it's not gonna happen today. The rest of this is probably gonna collapse, so let's make this more into slabs again. So this one's fine, but whatever. Let me put down the thingy again. There we go. You can have all that. I don't need it. Okay. You need to come with me. There we go. The dog is here. Uh-oh. Okay, well this should help. Hopefully my bed won't collapse. Fingers crossed. You tried to apply the Battletech extended mod, couldn't get it to apply, so you went with the one you knew advanced. Advanced, that sounds familiar. I think somebody recommended it to me when we're playing on stream. Oh wait, we have firewood. I have to start a fire right away. Okay. Let's continue with our basement digging. We did find some loot, so you know that's good. We found some grain, so I can make some porridge with it. I think I can mix literally whatever I want in porridge. Let me check. Porridge. Grain and veggies. Oh, grain, fruit, and veggies. So I can't mix meat, but that's fine. We can make our fruit last longer, I think. Speaking of food, I'm kind of hungry. Where's my bowl? Need to eat. Where is my bowl? Oh, it's empty. We have 4 portions in there. Yeah, that's gonna keep us fed for like 2 days. So as you can see, before when we hunted like one of those animals, like a deer or a boar, would feed us for like a day or half a day. But now that we can cook with it, it can feed us for 2 days. I can put down the slab here. Or not. I would have put down a slab if I could have, if I had any, but I don't, so I can't. Okay. I think we're almost done with this side. Almost. We're getting there. Ouch. Dirt. That's probably fine. Let me get some more clay or slabs over here. Okay, that'll help. If we find any holes, we can just put down one of these. Okay, I didn't know that this was gonna collapse. Oh wait, my thingies. Let's store them around here instead. I think the charcoal is done. I'm not sure where to put them. Oh, here. That might help, or not. I don't know. Okay, back to making slabs. That's not the right direction, please. Give me the slab. Okay, thank you. That's not right. That's the edge of the... No, that's the edge of the tower. No, that won't... That doesn't work. I gotta put down some dirt, I think. Ouch. What are they even collapsing now? How did that hit me? Oh well. Okay, now we're gonna go back to digging, I think. Let me dig out my foundations. I don't think it's related that we're digging out our foundations and the soil is collapsing. Unrelated. So we are getting lots of stones from it. And I like that. Oh wait, that's dry stone. That's different. I can't dig that with my bare hands. Well, I think that's the edge of what I can dig. Let's fill this with dirt. Okay, almost dirt filled. See more blocks. Give me those. I guess we need to get some decently nice foundations before we can really get down to work. Okay. That should do the trick. Boom! So now we have foundations. Kind of, maybe. Okay, let's try and make some walls. Initial walls. Like it's all linked together. And are full. I feel like I'm gonna need my pickaxe to correctly mold all these walls. So looking at our at the boundaries we've set, this is gonna be a pretty big first floor room. So it should be fine if we keep extending upwards. We'll probably have enough room for making our own inner rooms. Yeah. I'm not gonna be digging this out. There we go. Still gonna take a while, but now I think we can see the shape taking place. Kind of. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty decent first floor, I think. Compared to our initial one anyway. Put down some dirt. I need more dirt. Dirt me, please. Thank you. I think maybe we'll be at this rate, at the rate at which we're collecting more blocks. We might be able to get full stone walls. Maybe. Big maybe. We'll need a door. I think the door should be set, I think this way. We should have a door around here. Okay, I can't put blocks here. Actually, I can. I lied. Let's have a door here. Around, let's see, 1, 2. What's the size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So at 5 and 6, we can have a double door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this becomes blocks. Boom! And we still have plenty of blocks left, so let me just have the corners go up. We can have 1, 2 blocks, and then over here, that'll be like the roof starting point. I think if we excavate this entire tower, we'll have enough blocks to have full walls of stone. Also, we'll need a window. Let me have this bit be a window. And this one will be a window. Okay. Yep. It's a window. Boop, boop. That's the doors. Hey, yeah, we'll have enough blocks for full rock walls. It's not gonna be much of a tower initially because we only have like 1 floor plus a roof. But it'll be the foundations for more work. Anyway. Should we smelt some copper at night? Now we just won't have the space for that. Though I would like a pickaxe. What if we just dig? We use this nighttime to just start destroying our house. Need the inner parts that we won't need. There we go. Won't need any of this. Is that a double layer wall? Oh, no. No, it's not. I can take out this corner. We can literally cut the corners. It won't affect us too much. It shouldn't anyway. Okay. I can take this out. Bloop. Ooh, that's a full block. Nice. I think we'll need maybe some ladders. Yeah, we're gonna need ladders. Make some sets. There we go. We can use this to move around the construction site. Let's keep making space. We can think of this space as like having a little courtyard already. If I just fill up these... Well, still gonna need... Yeah, I'm still gonna need a... Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. This can go. Okay, we'll use this to fill up the hole on the front. But it should give me a bit more time to work before the enemies start spawning, I think. I hope. I pray. We have a long way to go before we reach these heights. We're gonna need to find some kind of granite mine. Because we're gonna need to mine a lot of stone. A lot of stone. Okay, well, let's first focus on the first floor. I need to somehow make a way for us to be able to extend to a second floor easily. I can't really have a hole. Well, I can have like a... I can have like a staircase that leads to the rooftop. I don't know. A blocked ladder place. Because we'll need to keep extending as time goes on. It's good at least that we're making our house right now. In my first playthrough, I had like a little hovel where I started out. Had my tools, my metal tools made from it. But then I realized that it had bad soil around, so I couldn't plant crops. And I had to relocate. And I had to make my house during autumn. Which I was because at the same time I was busy getting food for winter. So in this case, if we make our house, like our initial place, like in spring, we can use summer to get our foods. As long as we have a cellar, we can preserve it. Okay, it's starting to get better. Can I just destroy that? Yeah. No. Wait. 1, 2. That's where my basket is. That's the wall. No, that's the wall. I can't take it out. Oh. Let's just get more cobblestone. If we look around, we might be able to find more ruins to make more cobblestone out of. Ooh, I see some floating blocks over there. We go and destroy that. Can I use these ladders on these blocks? Yes. How's it looking? This seems pretty calm. Rift activity calm. Hey, that's good. But monsters do spawn in the dark. So currently, with calm rifts, if I had like a bunch of torches all spread out around the place, we could avoid monster spawns. And just work it. Well, it's not exactly nighttime, is it? Look at that. We can still see the red sky on the horizon. Oh, it's almost midnight. Spooky. What day is it? It's day 5. Pretty calm. I like it. So let's imagine what kind of a layout we're gonna have. If we have a cellar, then the next floor over, the first floor should be our food place because we're gonna get food from the cellar. Then I think we should have the smithing place. Then the bedroom. So first floor, the ground floor is gonna be food. First floor is gonna be smithing. Eventually, you know, once we actually need to have a full-on smith room. Then after that it will be the bedroom, I think. So that's planned for already. First floor, second floor, third floor. 3 floors. So if this is the first floor's ground here. 1, 2. This is the ground. Ouch. Okay, time to go. Have to hide. Oh, the torch burned out. I get a new torch. Yeah, torches do burn out after like 2 or 3 days. Which is why I'm not going to be placing a bunch of torches outside my room, my house. Because that'd be really resource intensive. Let's take a nap. I think tomorrow we can try. Well, if the pit kilns are done, we can try and start getting the rooftop done. Well, depends. We'll see. Thinking maybe we can go straight to the second floor if we have enough blocks. Boop. Okay, that's done. So now we have a bunch of shingles, which we can use for the rooftop. Good. We have some charcoal. You know what? Let's try and get a pickaxe. Actually, no. No. I don't want to use a pickaxe to dig out these walls. But actually, how about we just get a bunch of metal so I can get a pickaxe so I can dig these walls without any fear of running out of copper. I need more sticks. Okay, let me get that monster out of here. Ouch. So that kind of can climb walls. And my spear's done. Okay, go. There we go. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. We have a lot of copper around. We found what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 veins. That'll be enough for us. Do we have a prospecting pick? I think I'm gonna do that. There it is. So we have enough copper to melt 6 300 units of metal, or 6 bits, 6 whatever. Why am I saying 6? 3. 20 pieces of copper makes 100 metal, and that's enough for 1 ingot, or aka 1 mold. So we can get 3 items. A hammer, a pickaxe, and a prospecting pick. The prospecting pick is a really neat tool that I'm gonna try and show off. I'll see if we can have any tin nearby. Because that could mean that my next batch of tools, using the copper from these 6 veins, can be all bronze. If we have 1 tin vein, that's enough for 9 copper veins. Well, depends on how big the vein is, but whatever. If we have like 9 rich copper veins and 1 poor tin vein, then not really, but all things being equal. Anyway, time to burn up some copper. So first, get this pot out of here. Get this crucible. Where is it? Where did I put the crucible? Crucible. Or did I put it in storage? Oh, it's my inventory. Boop. Where's my copper? There it is. Put 60 in there. Also, I need some wooden tongues because things are going to be hot and you need those to hold hot things. Okay, also I need the charcoal. At least some of it. We have plenty in here. As you can see, they don't all burn equal. Some piles get burned up a bit more and don't give as much charcoal as others. So we have, let's see, 30 layers. So we'll have about 40 charcoal, which is not a lot. So we won't be forging, but it's enough for us to melt a bunch of tools. It'll be enough, but we will need more. Probably using a bigger pit. But we also need to find the good trees to cut down. Oaks can grow to be massive. Make for good charcoal fuel. Anyway, now we have everything we need. So get this firewood out of here. Actually, you know what? I can save on charcoal. If I use the firewood first, burn a bit, and get a temperature up, and then I switch to charcoal. This would save me some fuel. Let's see. Gotta get the temperature up to like 1,000 degrees. But the wood can only get to 700. Whereas this can go to 1,300. Oh, and a neat thing we can do with charcoal is we can draw on stuff. Oop, house. I don't know how to draw different things, but whatever. Yeah, this is saving us up some charcoal, like 1 or 2 pieces. Next, put a couple of charcoal so it burns brighter and hotter. While this happens, I can keep digging stuff. Once we have the tool set, we'll dig up a bunch of copper. And once we have a bunch of copper, we won't have to worry about if we have enough copper for... If we have enough copper to get more copper, because we'll have a bunch. I think, in fact, we won't have enough storage for that. Wait, no, we have a storage vessel. We burned. Right? Yeah. Put it in the corner here. We can put a bunch of copper in there. Okay, it's starting to melt. Good. We have too many soils. That's burning. I think we're gonna need 1 more piece. Becomes hot enough. Boop. Okay. Let me keep putting stuff in storage. Because the next step is going to be to get a bunch of stuff. I think our shovel... It should be good enough for 1 or 2. The shovel should be good enough for 1 or 2 copper deposits. I am afraid of cave-ins because I'm not sure how that'll work out. If we're deep into a copper vein and it all caves in, I'm pretty sure we're gonna die. Let's keep digging outside. Hey, look at that! We have this entire outer wall almost ready. Here's some of these faces. These wall bits. Okay. Oh wait, this thing here. Oh, the place where the place that I draw on. Gotta take it down. It's not a full block. It's not a real block. Sorry. Okay. Is this ready? It's ready. And now we put these into the molds. So, pickaxe. Hammer. The hammer lets us crush ores into their, like, pure metal bits. Okay. And this will take like a day to cool down. It'll take a while. Once that's ready, we can just put them on a stick, and we have new tools. Okay. Okay, if I can just fill this in. Boom! Already extending our base. I will need another wall, though. That's not good. That's fine-ish. Yeah, no, that's fine. It is a bit concerning to have a house full of holes, but hey, we've survived with it so long. It's been fine-ish, kind of. Already making our house bigger by a full row. Okay. I'm not sure if I can dig out these yet. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Well, I think we have the blocks. We have the blocks. We can dig it out and extend the back wall. There we go. We can dig this too. Ooh, it is a double layer wall. Look at that. Is this also double layer? Can I get another layer full of another extension, basically? Oh wait, no, that's my outside wall. Never mind. I made a double layer. That's my fault. But we can extend. So once we have these metal tools, we'll go out and dig a bit. Okay, time to fill this in a bit. Up. 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 And the rooftop. Where's my packed dirt? Did I already use it all? Oh, there it is. Here's some dirt. That'll help. Boom! Look at that. Already bigger. And better. Compared to this current room, while the first floor of our future base is going to be bigger, it will be more cramped. Because it'll be not as high as this. We'll have a second floor already. How's it looking over there? Still too hot. Why didn't I not replace these with cobblestones? Maybe that's why. Well, let's make it cobblestone now. I probably won't have enough. No, actually, I will have enough. Boom! Look at that. Getting better already. Oh, wait, I just felt it. Okay, I think I remember why now. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. Take it out. Take it down. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, I think of the hot things make me hurt. Yeah. Okay, so this is all dug out. We should have like we should have like an outside room where we can rest while we make all these excavations. Ouch. I made this all packed dirt. Ooh, that should help, I think. There we go. Now I can dig this out. Actually, no, I can't. Never mind. But now we know that this is a superfluous packed dirt bit. We're gonna need another shovel. That's fine. Let's just make another shovel then. Not too hard with these flint bits. Once we get to metal tools, it'll be harder to replace our tools, but it also lasts much, much, much longer. And they'll be straight up better, so... Oh. Okay, so now we have an extra shovel when the first one breaks. I'm using all this packed dirt. We're getting there. In fact, we almost have all the walls up. We do need a bit more stone. Let's see. Not that much. You know what? Not that much more. I think we can just make it. Or I could repurpose all of these. Now that's a hard question. If I take down... Okay. I think if we wait for the next day, if I take down all of my inner, like, house, I think we'll have enough to make the rest of these walls, but then we have to roof it. Do we have enough to roof? I think we will. I think we will. How much stone do we have? This much. That'll be enough for the roof, I think. Let's keep digging. Oh, enemy. Nice try. Yeah, bonk him. Okay, that's good. You can see that the tower is getting a bit smaller as time goes on. Oh, hey, they're ready. What's that? So, pickaxe. This will let us dig rock. Prospecting pick. This lets us see what kind of ore there's around the place. And the hammer lets us forge and also lets us transfer ore bits into metal bits. I need a tool rack. We have too many tools. Is this a rack? Is it just tool? Tool rack. Couple of sticks. I'm out of sticks. Dang it. Also, we need a mold rack. Mold. Is that a thing we can do? No. Is it made from wood planks? Let's see. Shelf. Rolls. Bookshelf. No. Is it made from sticks? So rope ladder, regular ladder, shitty door. Gates, fences, tool rack. Aha! Vertical rack. Oh no, yeah, well, we do need boards. But these can hold my molds, which we have, or something I have a lot of. Anyway, I have way too much inventory space taken up by tools, so let's make a tool rack. I could just lay them on the walls, but why? When I can just use a tool rack instead. I do like how the limitations on inventory space and all the tools you can use to attenuate them make you like, it makes you feel like you're living in a real space. So for example, in Minecraft, you just have chests everywhere. Whereas here we have baskets, we have jugs, we have tool racks, we have wall and ground storage. All coming together to make your place feel lived in. We don't have enough sticks still. That's berry bushes. Okay. Boop. Okay, we got some sticks. It is something like this. Yep, tool rack. Okay, we'll just hang it up somewhere. And if I have any extra tools, then we can use the walls. How about here? So, hang this, hang this, hang this. I'll keep the 2 shovels. I'll keep the prospecting picks. Any tools over here that we gotta hang against the wall? I guess the fire starter. Maybe. Okay. And now we just need to store some stuff. Look at all these rocks we have. Okay, I think we're ready. Yeah, you can stay. I'll use this spike dirt if I ever need to do support for my digging. Okay, so prospecting pick. How it works is we have 2 modes. Density search. It means this mode lets me know what kind of soil composition we have and what are the chances that we have ore below it. It's all probability. It's not guaranteed. The other mode, node search. If I dig in a rock and there's some ore nearby, it will tell me, and that one is for sure. It's like a radar. It detects ore. So one is good for, you know, picking what kind of ore you want or you're looking for. Let's see what we have next to our house in this. Oh, mountain! Ouch. We need to take some samples from rocks that are a bit. They're not too far apart, but so they have to be in the same zone. Oh, damn it! That wasn't far enough. About here. Run. Okay. Need another sample. This one should do. Ooh. We have high copper and some hematite, which is the an ore for metal, or iron, and cassiterite, which is tin, and graphite, which I have no idea. What is that over there? That's quartz. Okay, so if I dig down in the soil, if I make like a mine shaft, we should hit a big old underground copper vein. Let's head towards one of the other copper nodes and see if we can get near the cassiterite, the tin. Because that'd be really useful to have some cassiterite right now. Before we melt our next batch of tin, of copper. Let's try here. I think this, it shouldn't collapse. Okay, 2 more samples. This will collapse. Alright, collapsed. And here, Because we've seen trace of cassiterite, it means that maybe nearby... Hey, look at that, we're getting near. Cassiterite 0.01. Is the hematite getting up or down? I don't know. Anyway, so we have found a place for copper. Next to our house, it seems like to be very rich in copper, potentially. But I'm looking for cassiterite, aka tin, aka bronze. Also, it's getting kind of dark. Okay, we found some surface copper here. If I dig straight down... Hey, copper. It's a pore vein. Oh well, better than nothing. Let's try and dig this out without getting a collapse on my head. I'm gonna have to dig up all of this gravel. I'm not sure. Oh god, this is gonna be really hard to dig. Okay, I'm gonna come back to hear this later, I think. Later. Because I'm gonna have to dig all of the gravel up. If it was a bit deeper, so it'd have a layer of rock between it and the gravel, that'd be much better, I think. But I'm pretty sure all of the other veins here are gonna have the same problem. Well, let's see. This one seems to be on dirt, which also acts like gravel because it has gravity. Let's see. Let me see if my tool can detect anything. There should be copper here, but I didn't mark it correctly, I guess. Copper, small amounts. Sounds about right to me. Maybe here? What do you say now, prospecting pick? If the amount gets bigger, it means we're closer. Copper, small amounts. Oh, hey, there it is. Yeah, it's below gravel. Is it better ore? No, it's still poor vein. Let's finally check out the vein that's inside the wall of this mountain. Let's hope it's better. But it seems like there's still a lot of... gravel. Oh, bear! Run! Okay, it didn't attack me. Okay, good. Wait, wasn't there an ore vein in the side of the mountain? Was that over there? I think that was over there. Wait, there was copper in this field here. Oh, it's coming for me! It's faster than me too. Ow, we're gonna die. Yeah. Oh well. Now we respawn all the way out here. So we have to make it all the way back. There is an item to reset your spawn location. A temporal gear, but we haven't had one because we haven't been fighting enemies that much and or looting them and or exploring caves. So that's too bad. Anyway, is that copper I just saw? That's copper over here. Okay. Boop. Right next to our spawn location too. But it's all in gravel. Anyway, let's head back. I have to go around this mountain. It get dark. Let's just hope we can make it back. This is our first death. We're bear. Killed us in 2 shots, 2 hits. And while we did poke it with a stick, it's not anywhere close to being dead. I was just hoping they would maybe run away. Or I could like kite it, but no such luck. We really need to get our tools back though, because if we can't, then it means that we have to refine more copper. Because we won't be able to refine it. We make our own copper. It's like our most vulnerable state in the game. Getting our first copper tools, but not our first copper batch. Can I go around this mountain? It's gonna be hard. I can hear portal noises. That's not good. It's getting hard to see. I'm into horror jump scare games. Jump scare, no, but horror, sure. For example, with Voices of the Void, or I don't know. I'm not sure if this game would count, or have a biotic factor. What would count? I was thinking of restarting a playthrough of XCOM Apocalypse because it is spooky. But is it horror? Resident Evil? It's more survival horror. I guess yes. I think so. Also, because we died, we lost all of our... When you eat food, you have a special nutrition bar over here. The more varied nutrition you have, the more health you have, up to like a 50% bonus. But because we died, we lost all of that. All that built up nutrition we had. We're getting closer. On the other side of the mountain now. Just gotta get back to where we died and not get mauled by a bear. Watch a guy play We Harvest Shadows. Excuse me. Might check it out. I do have a special game for Halloween in reserve. Oh, okay, I thought that was a big hole. Run. Please get our tools back. Come on. That's where I wanted to dig. That's the bear. Is it aggro to me? I think it's killing a rabbit. Go, 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 go. Run away. We're going back home. A good idea, horror game Halloween, of course. Usually I try that. I don't remember what I did last year. I think last year that was XCOM Apocalypse or Voice of the Void that we got for Halloween. But I remember the year before that I wanted to play Slenderman, but it was so lame. Kind of boring. I guess it was more of a jump scare game. But I ended up playing Resident Evil 4 remake? 3 remake? Okay. We can process the little batch of copper we did get. Might have to make another meal. We'll see. Any Resident Evil is a solid choice. Okay. What even collapsed? Oh wait, I left my bowl of soup out there. How many servings do you have? One serving left. So I have to look for food. Oops. Oh, this collapsed. What if you didn't? Anyway. Let's process our copper tomorrow. See what we got. We didn't even mine a vein. But the veins are pretty big. So if we were to dig a vein that's right under gravel, that'd be quite a pain. I think we'll check out the vein that's in the side of the mountain. Might have more luck. It's not impossible, but I'd rather not. Where the heck? What? That's not my door. This is my door. Okay, so pick up the hammer. Put the ore. Put the hammer. We got 18 bits. I mean, we barely scratched the surface. And if we do die, we can remake our copper pick at the very least. So I think that's worth it. Anyway, let's check out this place. We'll take another reading with a prospecting pick. Hopefully we can get closer to some cassiterite. I need food. Let me hunt this deer. Ugh. The spirit row, come on. Did I just see oh, there's a thunderstorm over there. Let me try and sneak closer. Come on. This would be close enough. I missed. Dang it. Boom! First hit. They're aggroed. Good. Means I can get more free hits in. Ouch. Ow! Ow! They're killing me. They're winning. Ooh. Okay, we won. Almost killed me though. Should also process. Ooh, 12 meats. Should also process this leather. We just put a bunch of fat on it. It's gonna be oiled. We just let it to dry, and it'll be processed. Anyway, back to looking for tin and copper. So the way the ore spawns this game is, depending on the soil conditions, there's a chance for an ore vein, a whole vein to spawn. It's not like individual blocks, it's like a whole vein, which are pretty massive. But they spawn in like, a vein spawns like a circle pattern, which means that the most effective way to mine is to, if you find an area that's, for example, rich in tin, and we're looking for tin, we find a spot that has a pretty good potential chance, and we make vertical shafts. So if we don't find anything on the first vertical shafts, we move a bit over, make another vertical shaft. And hopefully we can hit a circular vein. Let's check out. Oops. Let me dig this one instead. Won't cause a rock slide. Okay, this one. What kind of ore do we have here? I should get, if possible... Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. If possible, since we have hematite readings, we should try and get some hematite, which is iron. At least the vein. Because those are massive. Like, they're usually so big you straight up can't mine them all. So if we could find the vein, we'd be set for whenever we need iron. Whenever we're ready for it. Later, much later. I think we can find tin. Here we didn't have any tin readings. Whereas here we did have some, so we should check out. It's gonna be a bit more of a process to prospect for ore. Right now I'm just using it as, you know, as we're traveling around, I'm just taking some readings. But if you want to really prospect for ore, it's like a full-on process of, okay, so this place has some chances, we go north, east, south, west, we find which direction has the most readings, and we continue that way until we either hit a super mega high likelihood, or we start descending again. Boop. 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 I took an invalid sample, dang it. This one should be fine. Let's see, some hematite, 4 copper, some cassiterite, again. Anyway, let's mine. Okay, this copper doesn't seem that bad. Question mark. Ouch. I just make all the dirt collapse. It's better to collapse the dirt than it is to... Oh wait, is that it? For the poor vein? That's it. Oh I know, there's more. Okay. That'll be fine, I guess. Doesn't look like a real vein though. Yeah. Prospecting pick, is there more? Tell me. Any copper? Yeah, some. Ouch, 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 ouch. Really hard to find all these collapses. But they said some. Let's have a look. Still some copper left. Somewhere. Let's go down. That's the wrong thingy. That's the correct thingy. Try and dig out a bit more of a zone. Looking for copper. Should also have an exit ready. Everything collapses. Okay. Do we have any copper prospecting pick? Tell us, all wise tool. Small amounts, so it's somewhere around here. What if I dig up? It's a bad idea, but let's see. What if I dig straight this way? I think nah. There's still copper around here, but I'm good. Let's try another node. I probably just hit the surface level of a vein, but I don't want to have to look for it. I'm too lazy. Got what? 4 nuggets of poor quality? Poor, yeah, whatever. Not a good harvest. There's more, but whatever. Next. If I keep being this picky about all my copper, we won't have any. I think we'll just have to bite the bullet and just excavate gravel copper. And if we ever need desperately copper, we can go back to that cave-in. So where did I find any copper around here? Also, oh wait. I can use these horse tail to make bandages. Oh, nice try. Dang it. There's. That's our second death. Thankfully, we're closer by now. Anyway, we can use the horse tail and the reeds to make bandages, but I don't have the inventory space for that. Yeah, it's okay. Oops. Yeah, it's okay. Not the end of the world. We can respawn, literally. Even if we die, we can get better. Okay, more copper. Damn, there's a lot of copper, but it's in a lot of gravel. I think we're just gonna have to dig a bunch of gravel. That's just how it's gonna be. Hey, more copper. Jesus. That's a lot. Maybe this one can be dug up pretty easily. Okay, we can use these horse tails and reeds to make bandages to heal. I should mark this down. And I wanted... Oh god, the aggroed. I gotta kill it, I think. Actually, no, they seem pretty slow. Huh. Kite it. Huh. Thankfully, the spear has good reach. Ah, I got stuck in the bush. No! Ooh, dang it. We lost. We had some of our backpacks that we didn't pick up yet. So it means now we have two spots to pick up from. Only one of which is marked. Oh well. Maybe on the second time around, we won't be spotted. Though I have low hopes of that. Also, we're back to having high rift activity, so that's neat. Copper. Look at the side of this mountain. Oof. I wouldn't want to climb that. Anyway, we have a bunch of meat in our backpacks, if I can find it again. We just need some fruits to go with it to make some good stew. Okay, and then the second spot where we died was around here somewhere. Aha. We got everything. Good. Now we just need some berries, and we'll have food. We can just eat these turnips, I guess. Need some inventory space. Anyway, copper. Where was I going? Oh yeah, north here. Look out for berries. Let me reorganize my inventory. Ah, that spear is almost done. Let's make a new one. If we want to make copper spears, we do need to have a full-on forge, which needs an anvil, which needs 900 units of metal, or like 200 ore. So we'd have to dig for it. I'd rather just make a sword, because we can just use a mold for that. Which is easier to do. Okay. So, copper here. It's dirt. I can see the field that we cleared out. I dig straight down. Should hit a copper vein around here somewhere. It's easier to find if you leave the copper nuggets. Or maybe if I didn't mark my... Ooh, medium amounts. Okay, cool, cool. Let's go this way. Better than small amounts. If I dig all the way to the end of this wall and use the copper prospecting pick again, does it become large amounts or small amounts? Aha, so this is the wrong direction. Now we go this way. Same thing. We had medium amounts. Now we have... medium amounts. So it's around there somewhere. Maybe it's under us. Maybe it's under. Let me try. Not really. Maybe it's up. Careful. It wasn't up. It was not up. Okay. So here is medium amounts. Over there is medium amounts. Maybe over this way it's gonna be large amounts. Let's try. Okay, prospecting pick. What do you say? medium amounts. I feel like it's like this square that we've dug out. So, same thing, this way. The pick has like a radius of like 8 blocks. So if we dig 4 blocks and prospect, we should not lose trace of the copper, but at least get a better reading. Medium amounts. Okay, thanks. Is it just below us? Let me try and dig below. Three, 4. Check for copper. Medium amounts. It's somewhere around here. If I check this way. Okay. We know at least one way is bad. This way is the wrong way. What about this way? Is it also going to be the wrong way? Let's see. Yes, okay, so... Ouch. The ore is over in this direction. Alright, so let's keep going. Over here we have medium amounts. What about over here? We should be around where the copper is. Trace amounts. Okay, so that's too far. So second this square here. Over here we had medium amounts still. Let me try over here. I'm feeling it's like under us. I'm gonna dig over into the other side. And in the middle we're gonna try prospecting for large amounts. And if we hit a large amount, we'll dig down. Once we hit dirt, we should have been made it to the other side, yep. So if I go right here, we get large amounts. Medium amounts. I don't know. There is copper here. Just can't find it. Okay, well, time to dig down. Hey, there it is. See, it was down there. It's medium quality. Good. Let's dig this entire vein out. At least, let's dig out till my... Either the vein is out or my copper pickaxe is done. This one's a decent one. We'll have to shovel gravel. Get it. It's a medium-sized vein. So it's not gigantic, but it'll be enough for us, I think. Okay. We'll see how much we get once we're done. Also, once we are done, we should find some berries before we head back home, because we need those. Chuck the bones, I guess. Dang it. Later. We need inventory space. Chuck the gravel. Chuck the bones. We'll just have to dig our way out. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. We'll have to climb our way out. Right over there. Anyway, chuck the bones, please. Thank you. I guess we'll keep the gravel. Keep excavating this ore vein, please. Sometimes there is like an extension to the vein. Like for example, if I had somehow mined all this upper part but not this down part here, we could have missed this entire like a layer of the ore vein. Which is why I usually try and dig one layer below an ore vein. See, look at that. There's another layer. Is there an upper part? Are we mining all these upper parts? Nope, not yet. There's still more. Okay, now for the deeper part. We should be getting near the end of it, I think. Okay, what does the prospecting pick say? If there's trace amounts, we'll leave. If there's large amounts or medium amounts, we'll stay. Trace amounts, I'm out of here. So we got 31 medium nuggets of medium quality, which are 25% better than the poor nuggets. Okay. We're out. Let's go back home. Also, I'm gonna unmark this point. Delete. You know what I should have done down there? Let me go back. Should have taken a reading to see what kind of ore the soil has. Cute. Okay, prospecting pick. Can we find tin, iron, or whatever else down here? Tell us. Oh, magical prospecting pick. Hey, ore. 0 trace amounts, some hematite, some copper. Okay, so this place is poor. The prospecting pick does not detect surface copper like what we're mining right now. It doesn't detect quartz. I think that's the only two things it doesn't detect. Because they're both surface. Ouch. Surface minerals. Whatever, packed dirt. Okay. I think we'll have to, if we ever need more copper, we'll have to try out these granite ones. It's fine. If we have to dig out like a hole of granite, it means like I can use granite for construction, I guess. If we have so much granite that we, you know, can like fill out, I don't know, walls. We can't use granite for construction. It will fall. What can I use granite for? I mean gravel. For example, if I had granite gravel, I can make sand granite cobblestone. Using sand and gravel, we can have these little scaly cobblestones. I mean, I guess. Meh. Meh. What we can use for gravel is that they make for good defensive walls. Because if somebody tries to destroy your wall to get through it, it'll just fall. But we're not playing multiplayer, are we? Oh, hey. Play. Mark that. Okay. Let's go back home. We'll see how much copper we got. And we need to make a plan to get more. Specifically to get more into tin and bronze. Right now, our tool has 350 durability. I think bronze tools are 50% better. But we can just, if we make bronze out of the copper we amass, we just straight up make more metal. because we can get 10% more metal because we'll use 10% less copper. Instead it'll be tin. So our tools will be 50% better. We'll use 10% less copper. It's like a 10% like increase for every copper I harvest. Okay. That's for later. For now, as long as we have enough copper to replace our tools, we can start using our pickaxe to dig out our settlement. You know what? This place is supposed to be rich in underground copper. Let's fight these guys. There's a bunch of quartz down here. Let's have a look around. There's some dead rabbits down here. Any underground copper in these caves? Let's keep moving. Don't see no copper. Caves are usually better for, not for ore, but for finding rare resources like dungeons and monsters. I'm surprised that even that by having this giant cave next to our base, we aren't temporally unstable, but whatever. That's good for me, I guess. So we're kind of hungry. I didn't get any berries on the way back. Meh. I think we have to leave. Hey, temporal gear! We can reset our spawn point to our home, which is a better spawn than the middle of nowhere. I'm out of here. Oh, Jesus, get out of here. Stop it. I need berries. Okay, first set the spawn point here. Get 20 spawns from this one gear. Okay. Next, I gotta get some food. That's my last soup. Meat stew. Whatever. We're probably gonna die. So, let's just get it over with. We look for berries. We have some grain. I think we can mix grain in with the meat stew. But I'd rather have berries because those are perishables. Monster. I think up north we had a good old berry grove. Cranberry empty. Flowering empty. It was around this part. Empty, flowering. Empty, flowering. Well, there is a berry grove, but it's all gone. It's all departed. It's all used up. 3 days, 2 days, 2 days. No berries. Done. 0. Please. No, just near the spawn there was some blueberries, I think. Or else. Ew. Oh. Empty bush. This one will ripen tomorrow. We could get all the bushes near our home, but that's like a whole thing. Aha, berries. We need 6, at least. More will be good. Okay, we have enough. Let's go back home. Okay, so we go back home. We check out how much copper we got. We make our next stew. We skip the night, and that'll be that for today. Tomorrow we can finish the house. And maybe Oh, I don't know how I survived that. And maybe get bronze, but that's not. I'm not gonna try and get bronze tomorrow. Well, I will. But we probably won't. We need to find tin first. I think we're gonna be more focused on finishing up our house instead. Okay, let's cook up the next meal using this red meat and these berries. But whatever. What if I put some grain instead? I just want it to be super nutritious so it lasts a long time. I heard monster noises. Dang it. Let me check my meats too. What can I put in there? One sort of fruit, veggies, eggs. We don't have many veggies. Oh well. Whatever. Let me get my hammer from the tool rack. If I have the space. If I make the space. That's out of granite we just got. Okay, how much do we get? Let's see. One full stack and 12. 118. 100 whatever. We got 150 copper. That's more than 60. So I think we're set on tools, at least until we gotta get some more. I think we can get a full-on underground vein somewhere around these parts. If I can somehow make it through the cavern. Anyway, let's cook a meal. Because we're low on health, you can see that my camera is drifting around. A bit annoying, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, time to organize our inventory a bit. Here we go, organized. We'll just wait for all this to be done, and yeah, tomorrow will be the house. We'll make a tower. We have plenty of, because we dug for copper. We have plenty of stone. If I need more clay, there's some nearby. There's a lot of copper veins still. So I don't think we're gonna be running out of copper, but I would like to have a mine next to my house in case I need more stone. And if I could hit a copper vein all the way, all the better. Hematite, 0.19. Hematite, 0.78. 76, that's good. I could also, I think that's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do tomorrow is prospect around our house a bit to see what kind of ore we potentially have. If we can get all the way to hematite, that'd be amazing. We won't have, even if we don't have what it takes to process ore, iron, just having an iron vein just makes the process of getting all the setup ready much more worth it. Because it's better to have an iron vein but no iron processing than to have iron processing but no iron vein. Especially if it's nearby. Though, to get a full-on mining shaft, we would need a lot of sticks to make a lot of ladders. So, I'm thinking the cave next to our house is the best bet. We just need to be healed up enough. And to get healed up enough, and then we just need to get some bandages. And to get bandages, we just need some better inventory management. We can slot in some bandages. I'm gonna eat these berries raw. It won't last, I think. Because this place is full of holes, it doesn't count as a cellar or a closed room, so the bonuses on food perish speeds aren't great. Day 8. It's almost the end of May into June. Excuse me. I mean, we've done a lot today. We just got all the way to Metal Tools. We're starting to get a real house going instead of just some ruins. And to sleep. Already our house is looking bigger than it used to be. There we go. Okay. Let me do a quick check before we start the stream into the cave. Just a quick check. Quick check. Just popping in. We're gonna die down there. Where's my torch? Just looking for some copper. Excuse you. Hey, there's a thingy. Some ruins. Hey, a Metal Gear, which is used for currency with traders. But no copper. Yeah, I'd rather have a sword at this point. We're gonna be fighting all these guys. Okay, there can be some interesting loot in the ancient... Oh, home. Ouch. Can't believe these guys don't do as much damage as bears. But still. I'm gonna take here. Ouch. Jeez, I'm hurt. Let's see, what does this house have? Ruined drill, which we could try and repair. Junk metal. Ooh, a teleportation device. That'll come in handy. If we can repair this, we can try and teleport somewhere randomly. Because there's... Oh, and a crate. I'm just gonna take that. Can put a giant amount of items in crates. Perhaps chest. A summoner's scroll. Tools that resonate with the right frequency to hear a recording. Bowl and sticks. I'll take the sticks. Get out of here. Get out of here. No. Blech. Oh well. I do need another spear, but it's probably fine if I get back in there. If we could get my loot. Oh god. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. Get the loot. I don't think we can get a spear out, a new spear, in time. Get out of here. We got a crate, that's good. Enemies. Type that shoot. I've been here before. Get out of here. There was one like deeper cave we didn't explore back near the houses. The underground cave hovels. I'm really surprised this place is not temporarily unstable, because usually these places, these underground locations, make places unstable because the inhabitants caused the catastrophe. Temple rifts or whatever they're called. Dig, 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 dig. Okay. No copper. Hey, some tin. Hey, tin. Okay, wall myself in. Look at that. We can already make our next batch of copper into bronze. Well, I hope there's a lot of tin. Come on. Please tell me there's more. Good. Prospecting pick. All wise. Come on. There's more. There's no more around these parts. Aha! Tin! Wow, that was really lucky. Now all that would be good be to find also a copper node, a copper vein. It did say there's small amounts of tin, but I'll take small amounts. How are we looking? All-wise prospecting pick. Trace amounts. I think it's worth it to look for them. That'll be like 1 block. Don't think we'll find it. So we have 5 medium chunks of cassiterite, which should let me make at least 1 bit of tin tools. Also, let me make another spear. Maybe I can make a bronze sword, so we can explore these caves more. Okay. Thank you. I think I might have panicked a bit on the packed dirt. Bonk, 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 bonk. Let's see if they have any good loot. Hey, the temple gear, that's good. We need those. Some linen, that's fine, I guess. Better than nothing. Okay. Okay, nothing. What about this way? Nothing. If we can completely explore the cave and did not find anything, see where it extends all the way. Okay. It'll make us better to make a mining shaft. If we can see where all the cave extends, we can avoid it. Especially if it doesn't have any more ore inside of it. I'm just gonna bypass these guys. That was a mistake. Ouch. I want to see how east, if the cave extends in this direction, because that's where I'm thinking we're gonna have to make our mine. Aha! Oh, where's my stuff? Wait, where's my stuff? What the? Oh, is it on the ground? It's below 1 level. Yeah. Okay, look around. Okay, so the cave extends all the way here. So if I make like a mining shaft here, we should avoid the cave. Is that another? No, that's the same house as before. I should mark this. Come on. Make it a purple translocator. Yep. I think that's it. Nothing else. Now we've explored the cave. Good. So we have a teleportation device, which once we repair will be able to teleport us to some random location. And usually those random locations are good / valuable. So it's good that it's literally right next door to us. Might even have to do something like a base on the other side of the teleportation device. We'll see. All this is possible because we are next to our base. So if I make a mining shaft around, let's say around this point looking for copper, what does my pick tell me are the chances of getting copper around these parts. Might have to just make, because this is really high, might have to just make a mining shaft right on this bit and just isolate it from the rest of the cave. Get more samples. So this way. How likely is this place to get copper? Let's see. It's okay. An okay amount. But this one is much better. It's almost double the likelihood. No, actually, it's just 5% more. 50% more. There's a bunch of packed dirt. Do we have regular dirt? We do, actually. Which I can also pack. Boop. Okay, how much tin did we get out of that? 10. So I can make 100 bronze, basically, at 10% mix, which is enough for... Wait a second, is that how that works? No, wait, no, it's 100 copper, 90 copper. So, if I mix this, that'll make us enough for 5 tools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's not enough. Not enough tin, not enough copper. We'll keep it for now. I gotta restore some stuff. Do we have any more linen already stored somewhere? Yes. Next, put in there the gear, I guess. Now I'm gonna put the typical gear somewhere else, I think. Yeah, over there. No, no, don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep. Okay. Stones going here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the stones all in the crate. That might work better. Weird, this is supposed to be an open crate. Boop. There we go. 400 crates, 400 grand in that crate. Which means now we have a bunch more space in this thing. Okay, that's it for today. Gotta stop at some point. So, what's the plan for tomorrow? We'll finish up our base. And I think we'll make a mining shaft for a lot of copper and tin. Well, at least we'll try. We'll have to prospect around for a bit. And if I make a mining shaft right here, I have to take into account that we have to work around the cavern, mostly by just isolating the mining shaft. And also we'll need a lot of ladders, which I think that maybe if I want to start mining shafting, I'm gonna off-stream farm a bunch of these leaves for sticks, so you guys won't have to watch me spend a bunch of time hitting leaves and then spending a bunch of time hitting rocks. Just hitting rocks will do. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. See you guys tomorrow for more. Okay, bye.